Okay. No, the only place I've stayed in Vegas that is still there, I think, is Golden Nugget. I think it was a Golden Nugget
And that's down in Fremont Street.
down
Yeah,
Fremont. Yeah,
it's not
exactly.
working for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Oh, good
Yeah,
lord!
that's where I had to stay. I don't remember where you guys stayed, but where did you
Uh,
stay that first time? 2004.
let's see. The first time, I think I stayed at the Strat.
Strat.
Yeah, I
Cool.
think I stayed at the Strat.
What the hell?
Cool. That's got a new name now, didn't it?
What Stratosphere?
Yeah. No, the hotel. Yeah.
If it did, I haven't been there in a few years since
Yeah.
COVID. So
Yeah.
This is what's going on. Facebook removed third-party apps and groups on 22nd April 2024. So what I have to do is I have to put my regular Facebook channel on Facebook as opposed to the group because it's not allowing us to broadcast to the groups.
Oh,
That's a change by Facebook. Hang on a
that's
second.
great.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Thanks a lot, Zuckerberg.
I know Zuckerberg's an asshole.
he was being far too nice because I was going to say something else.
He's a
I was actually going to say he is not an asshole. He's a whole ass.
he's a terrible whole ass.
Yeah, but man, I miss the Vegas trips like that.
Oh, I do too, man. I miss all you guys.
We got to get Army back out there some kind of
Got to
way.
get Army. We got to get well. Can't get Ogre anymore. Can't
Of
do
course.
that,
Yeah.
but we need to get Scott. We need to get.
Yep. What
we
about
get-
Blue?
He's around. He's still well. You know, his wife died.
No, I did not know that.
Yeah. His wife died about 2 years ago.
Oh,
In
my
fact, I did the eulogy for it. And,
I did not know that.
yeah, and so yeah, he lost his wife. He's had kind of a tough time about it, but he's starting to come back around a little bit. He sold their house. He moved to a local lake, and he's got a little lakeside property there.
Oh,
and,
okay.
And so he's doing a bunch of fishing now, and
Oh, yeah.
so well, he's still pops up every now and then. So I'll tell him you said hi.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
And see him and who else? Let's see. Oh, Hal, Hollywood. Remember him?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He died about 2 or 3 years ago.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah, we've lost a bunch here lately. So I
Wow.
mean, it's amazing.
Wow. Yeah, yeah. Didn't know any of those
Yeah.
had occurred.
In fact, I don't know if you're still hooked up with. I had a group called FFFL Bar and Grill, and I've got a memorial page of their pictures on there of everyone who's passed on. And,
I'd have to take a look. I don't remember if I'm even joined that or not. I can't remember.
I'll check when I get a chance. And in fact, I've got a little bit of time right now, so
Yeah, we do.
let's see.
Yeah, as far as my family goes, like I said, if I could get my sister Celestine to come in, well,
Mm-hmm.
well, I'm so used to calling her by her nickname Tiny because she's the shortest one in our family. She's 5'7". She's 5'7". She's the shortest one.
Oh. Let's see. I thought I'd sent you a invitation. I don't know. Let me check. Joined 14 years ago.
I did.
You did.
Wow.
Because I guess you're one of the first members that I invited. Because I mean, that's about the time that I set this up.
This is in Facebook.
Yeah. FFL Bar and Grill.
Okay, I might have to go in there and take a look then.
Okay.
That might have been one of those days I was just clicking on stuff and not paying attention.
Yep. That's possible. I've done that a lot.
That was before everybody started scamming people. It's like, okay, yeah, let's click. And
Yep.
So now I don't click on anything. That's crazy.
Tell you what, let me see. I will send you this link right quick. In fact, let's see.
FFF Barn, there it is.
FFFL.
Yeah, no, I just typed into it.
Okay.
I didn't get that last F out in time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just sent you a
Yep, just got it.
link to the memorial page.
Clicking on it now.
Okay. Man, I cannot believe it's been 20 years since we did that.
Wow,
20 years.
that's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm scrolling down right now, looking at everything.
Okay. It was, see, 2 years after that we met up for John and Karen's wedding.
Yep.
I remember that because we were going down to the dinner afterwards at Rainforest Cafe, and we were going by whatever that arena was that you have to walk through to get to the cafe.
Right.
And that's where my brother had seen the roller derby there. that was wild.
Wow, scrolling through these pictures, man, just crazy.
Unbelievable.
Well, you know what they say. If you're good, you can get out. There's only two things granted for sure: death and taxes. And if you're
That's
good,
right.
you can get out of one of them. I did not know Blue's wife had passed away. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yep, unfortunately. We lost, see, there's Hal.
Yep.
And we lost Whit about 2 years ago.
I'm sorry, who was it?
Whit.
Oh, okay.
Sean
Yeah.
Burton.
Yeah. Wow.
Yep. Life doesn't, time doesn't stop for anybody, does it?
Nope. So getting back to so what do we got to do now for the Sports Nerds link?
Well, I don't know. I guess he'll send us another link just a minute once he gets everything sorted out. Otherwise, we can just talk about whatever we want to. Talk about the Lakers getting smashed.
I was hoping to save that so I could irritate my family.
Oh, okay.
No, we can talk about it now, but I just didn't want to repeat myself.
Yeah.
Become a bore to the show. Speaking of, how's my input and things like that?
Oh, it's fantastic. That's fantastic. Yeah. Your insight's impeccable. We love your sense of humor. We love it, all of it. I knew you were going to be a hit once we get this started. So I just wish we'd had you earlier.
I just fall back on some of my crazy comments when I used to do stand up. So
Hey, that works. Evening of the Improv.
yeah, hopefully, well, I got to call and find out, I guess, because nobody's called me back. But I applied for a full time position at the college.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and if I
Awesome.
get that, I'm going to retire from here,
Mhm.
and this would be my part time job, being my retirement pay, so to speak.
Oh, okay.
So we'll see what happens.
Full time at which college?
Antelope Valley College in Lancaster,
Oh,
California.
okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Teaching basically the classes that I teach now, and
Mhm.
obviously they give me more classes too, since I'm just
Right,
an
right.
adjunct. But
Give you a shot at tenure.
yep, closer to home.
Mm-hmm. Best
Won't
of
have to
luck.
travel. Yeah, won't have to travel 100 miles round trip.
Wow, that gets old in a hurry,
Yes,
especially
instead
in
of
California.
yeah, especially maybe 20, 25 miles round trip,
Yeah.
depending on which campus I teach at.
Mm-hmm. Tell you what, though, you cannot beat the environment that the junior college and community colleges provide, because I was not ready for 4-year school when I got out of high school. I jumped on that junior college bandwagon in a hurry.
I did some when I was in the military, and
Uh-huh.
then once I got out and went back to North Carolina, I did some more credits there. And then when I came out here, transferred them to AVC, where I actually teach now,
Mm-hmm.
and got some more. And then I said, well, you know what? Now that I have enough, I'll transfer to 4-year institution.
Right.
And so University of Phoenix, which was accelerated courses, which I would never do again.
Mm.
No.
You have to be. I mean, that accelerated courses, man, that's a whole nother ball game, because that's a.
Yeah, I did. I got my bachelor's and my master's in 3.5 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I said if I had to do it all over again, it'd take me 20.
There's no way I could have done that. It took me long enough to get my bachelor's.
I did it all. I mean, the only breaks we got, like standard, like Christmas, 2 weeks off.
Mm-hmm.
All the time I took off, and I really didn't take time off for that, because I actually turned in my project before I left. It was when my mother passed away, and I turned my project in early,
right?
So I could go home back to North Carolina for that.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, dude,
I had one course that kept me from graduating in 4 years, and because of that, it took me another 1.5 years to get my degree. One course that I flunked twice, because it was a business law degree, business law class.
Right.
But all the people that were in there besides me were all pre-law, business courses and everything, business
management.
Yeah. And I was not any of those. And if I live to be as old as Methuselah, I will never understand why I minor in business. I wish the hell I'd gone into radio, TV, or something like that.
And that's exactly what my degree is, BizBam, business, Bachelor's of Science in Business Management and Administration.
Yeah, that sunk my battleship in a long hurry. Just the first class I had of that was at 8:00 in the morning, and I never got there in time to sit in the back. I'd sit in the front and fall asleep and everything. And they're probably going, "What is he doing here?"
Give me a second. Let's see if that worked. Hang on a second. I'm sorry, guys, it's taking this so long.
It's fine.
No problem. We just catching up.
Let us see you guys are having a nice chat.
Mm-hmm. Talking about college days.
College days. Okay, let's see what I'm gonna do here. All right. Bam.
Okay, crime cadets, this is serious crime fighting business, so
Hang on.
being dead, please.
Okay, we should be live and in charge. Let's take a look. Hey, look at there. We're good.
Okay.
Oh, God. Hang on.
Well, I can see it on Facebook.
All right, there we go. All right, let's try this again. Facebook is screwing everything up, but that's all right. We're back. We're
Yep.
in here.
Yep, I
It's
see
all
it.
good. Oh, how we doing, fellas?
Doing good.
Sorry it took me so long to get my shit together, but that's due to Facebook. So,
Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Mhm.
Yep, I have to actually enable live video from Facebook directly to our group. It's no longer automatic. So, hang on. Oh, good Lord.
Thanks a lot, Marky Mark.
Anyway.
Definitely not the fun bunch.
No,
Right.
no.
It only took me a half an hour to get on here. God grief. Oh, anyway. Our major topic for this evening is, of course, the NBA finals, NBA playoffs, excuse me. And LeBron in his post-game press conference last night after the Lakers blew a 20-point lead to the Nuggets of all things. He decided he wanted to criticize the replay platform or section or whatever they freaking call it these days.
Yeah, the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus, New Jersey.
The replay center.
Yeah.
He decided he wanted to complain about the referees and how they called the game. And he also had a comment about the Knicks and 76ers as well, about what happened in that at the end of that game. By the way, both endings of those two games were some of the best basketball I've ever seen. Okay. I mean, if you heard the guy from ESPN call that game at the Knicks and the 76ers, you know, he's the best NBA play-by-play guy in the business. I forget his name, but I know it's out there. He got 2 bangs, not just one. He got 2 bangs for that 3.
Was it Breen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Green.
Yeah.
Hey, Cheryl.
Yeah.
So
Hey, Cheryl.
He was critical of the referees. You know what, LeBron? I am a Cleveland fan. I've loved you since you came out. I've loved you because you got the Cavaliers a championship. But you need to stop your whining, bro. You gave up a 20-point lead. Give me a break. And you're blaming the referees for that shit? Come on, get out of here.
Well, here's my problem I have. Here's my problem I have with that. If he's going to complain about the replays in Secaucus, New Jersey, first he needs to bring up the fact that before he took that 3-pointer, he knocked Kentavious Caldwell-Pope 15 rows up into the stands when he pushed him off before he took the 3-pointer. So, but conveniently he forgot about that.
Oh, we have another guest. Hang on a second. Who is it? Ooh, Elliot's here. Elliot, what's up, buddy?
Hang on, I gotta turn this off.
What? What are you turning off? Thought you weren't feeling good, bro.
I'm not, but I tuned in and heard. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. We got you.
Still?
All right. I'm actually still not feeling well, but I heard you guys commenting
About your favorite basketball player.
about the bench.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
so glad this brought Elliot on the show. I'm so happy.
I couldn't just sit here and not have my own freaking opinion. Here's a guy who over 20 years has gotten more phantom calls than the opera. Okay. Hang on, I gotta shut off this Facebook.
Okay.
Well, as they said earlier today, the Lakers, in and of themselves as a team, has taken over 500 more free throws than their closest
Mm.
No,
opponent.
see, here's the thing. Over the last 2 seasons, they've shot almost 1,000 more free throws than
Yep.
anybody else.
Yes.
Yep.
The next closest one, I believe, was the Miami Heat at 300 and change.
Right.
So 700 extra foul shots. I'm sorry, LeBron is a bitch. Okay, and Joel Embiid ain't too far fucking behind. Okay,
Well,
he wants to talk about Maxey getting mugged at the end of the game.
Right.
Well, what happened before the inbound of the pass that he pushed Josh Hart 5 feet away? So what that tells me is that the referees weren't going to make any calls at that point. They were just going to let it play out. And this is Joel Embiid. Oh, fucking suck. My team sucks. You know what I'm saying? That's not what the leader of an organization does.
No, it doesn't.
And Philadelphia is talking about they're the best team, this, that, and everybody's making excuses because Joel Embiid is hurt. Guess what? Joel Embiid is playing. Julius Randle is not.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay? And if Julius Randle was with us, these 2 games wouldn't have been close. They've
Right.
gotten lucky over the fact that Jalen Brunson has shot for 29%.
And Brunson was the star of the regular season. He hasn't done really
Look,
much of anything.
right,
in the
I
playoffs.
understand that. But you know
Yeah.
what? Here's the thing. If it weren't for Jalen Brunson, we wouldn't be here right now.
Correct.
Right.
We wouldn't be the 2 seed. Okay, so all this bitching and moaning and crying, dude, leave that for somebody who gives a damn. Okay?
That's what I'm saying,
Because
Elliot. And
you
know
guys
what?
are supposed to be the leaders of, that's not how leaders of teams act.
Correct. And you called me out Sunday night about the Buccaneers. See, I'm wearing it now, okay? I'm wearing it tonight. Just for you, Elliot.
well, to piggyback on what Elliot said, first and foremost, like he stated, you're the leader of the team. You're supposed to say, hey, we didn't get it done, etc. You don't come out and say, yeah, the replay center in Secaucus, New Jersey did this and you did that. Like I said, I have never been a LeBron fan, so that to me is not even a
And
big.
you know what? I don't
issue.
blame you, Wayne. I don't blame you one bit. I really don't. I mean,
LeBron,
But you can't push off
LeBron
Katavious
was talking-
Caldwell Pope.
look, LeBron was talking about a foul that happened in
kidding.
the 3rd quarter, okay, against D'Angelo Russell. Granted, he did get hit in the face. I understand that. But there have been many calls like that that go away. Even LeBron James gets those kind of calls.
Mhm.
Okay, so I don't want to hear no shit. You guys, like Scott said while I was listening, you guys blew a 20-point fucking lead in the second half.
correct.
Yep.
Okay, you got that's on you. And to top it all off, Mr. who thinks he's better than Jordan, especially in
Not.
clutch time,
Not.
he choked on that 3-pointer,
Mhm.
which gave Murray a chance to go down court and put it in over AD. Why don't we blame it on AD? AD was playing spectacular basketball, but he didn't score in the last 19 minutes and only took 1 shot in the 4th quarter.
Mm.
This is supposed to be your second stud. He didn't show it to me.
Right.
And all he did after the press conference was act again. He
Right.
was following in LeBron's footsteps and acted
Yep.
like a little bitch.
Yes. Agreed.
What did Darvin Ham have to say after the game?
Who cares what Darvin Ham has to say? He's the idiot that's coaching this mess.
Right.
He said they needed to play better. He didn't really complain.
Gee, Captain Obvious.
Wow.
Yeah. We need to play better. Well, you got a 20-point lead. Hello.
You need to play better in the second half.
Yes.
Both games, they lost it in the second half.
Yep.
Okay. Down the stretch, when Queen James,
Hey, Queen James, I love that.
okay, when he's supposed to be doing that, you see, this is what makes the difference between Michael Jordan and LeBron James.
Michael
LeBron
Jordan.
James will never be the GOAT. Why? Because Michael Jordan never complained.
He never made excuses.
No.
He
He
never
just
made
used to
excuses.
go out.
Don't make
Look,
excuses.
if your team didn't do it, the next night he came out, he'd make you pay for it. He's not gonna sit in front of the microphone.
The referees did
That ain't fair.
Referees did
That's
that.
And what
biggest-
business does the Knicks game have to do with LeBron?
Nothing.
Exactly.
See, that's
Okay.
the
What?
biggest-
That
that's
was
the
a pretty
biggest problem.
exciting ending last night, Elliot. That was a pretty exciting
Dude,
ending.
it was the best doubleheader. TNT even said it. Best doubleheader in the history of the channel.
Yeah, because you got the Knicks and the 76ers, and then you got the Lakers and the Nuggets, and 2 game-winning shots at the freaking
Well,
buzzer.
they both ended at the buzzer,
Right.
you know. And my boy Dante Vincenzo,
Right? Free Vincenzo. I got you. But
and give much credit to Hartenstein, who by the way is a brother. If you didn't know that,
okay.
okay. Hartenstein
Listen,
did his
we're not
thing.
getting Facebook chat, guys. So just if you can get the Facebook and look at the chat, you can do that. But the Facebook chat is not coming.
It doesn't work on here anymore.
on Restream anymore because Zuckerberg changed the friggin' access. That's why. Anyway,
Whatever.
that's why it took us so long to go live, Elliot, is because I have to actually put a key in through Facebook and go live on Facebook directly. It's just a freaking mess. I can't just go live automatically from Restream. I got to go to Facebook into Facebook Producer and press the go live key as well. So I mean,
Joe-
it's ridiculous.
Joel Embiid and LeBron James last night put a damper on 2 of the best playoff games you're ever going to see.
Yes. You know what? I got to hand it to Embiid last night. The dude's playing hurt on that left knee.
Well, and that's fine, but
Yeah.
is that helping or hurting? Because he can't play defense, he can't rebound. You know what I'm
He only
saying?
had 1 rebound for the game, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
Right?
and then on top of that, the Knicks out-rebounded them on the offensive glass by 23 in game 1. Last night they weren't doing as well, but guess what? In the last minute, they got 3 offensive rebounds.
Yeah.
And it's not how many you get; it's
It's
when you
when
get
you
them.
get them.
And the Knicks, you know what? The Philadelphia's made mistakes. Referees be damned. But the Knicks took advantage of every opportunity that was given to them.
Well, somebody tell Tyrese Maxey not to try to roll the ball between somebody's legs when he's laying on the ground. Just hold on to it, get a jump ball.
Well, what he
So
should have
quick.
did, instead of moving the ball to his left side or to the side he moved it to, he should have moved the ball to the sideline side,
Exactly.
because then they would have had to reach over to grab the ball.
And also tell Nick Nurse not to calmly go, "Oh, please give me a timeout," instead
What-
of being like Eric Spoelstra, who runs on the court and
Exactly.
gets in the referee's
Tim-
face saying, "I need a damn timeout."
Tim Legler today called it a soft timeout, is what he called it. Okay. And on top of all that, Stephen A came out and he said, I know
Oh,
exactly why they didn't give him the timeout.
Oh God.
Because the guy that invited Stephen A to the games, because Stephen A was sitting right behind
He
the
was
Philly
sitting right
bench.
behind the bench.
Okay. The guy that Mark Shapiro, the guy that brought him to the game for that seat, he had stood up on the sideline and was blocking the referee from Nick Nurse.
Oh Jesus God. Nick Nurse is trying so freaking hard to call a timeout and nobody.
He wasn't trying hard. He was doing this and watching the action.
Correct.
The
And
guys
the
today,
Timeout,
the guys today
timeout.
said, you can't do both things at once.
Please.
If you want a timeout, you got to go get it. You got to forget about what's happening
Yeah,
on the
but
floor.
you know what? The refs
and go
weren't
get
looking at Nick Nurse. They were looking at the
But
players on the court.
let's rewind that. Let's rewind that, because it never even came down to Nick Nurse being the issue. It came down to an 18-year veteran by the name of Kyle Lowry.
All right.
Missing a free throw.
Well, not that, but
Him
what happened
holding
was
my-
is when the Knicks
too
made the
fast.
shot,
Yeah, fast.
he immediately grabbed the ball, which starts the inbound timer. The minute you touch the ball, that timer starts.
Right.
His back is to the court, so he can't see what's going on. Okay? There were 4 guys under the line. There was no spacing, and Maxey was way out on the three-point line. Okay? What Jay Williams said today is that he's surprised that an 18-year veteran didn't know that you don't pick up the ball. You just turn around, look at the court, see what's going on, and then pick up the ball.
Yeah.
And
Or better-
on top
or
of
better
that,
yet, have
once
the
he
real
got to
magnitude.
once he got to 3 or 4 seconds, He should have called the timeout
Yep.
Yes.
when he couldn't get the ball in.
Right.
So all that extracurricular stuff, the foul on Josh Hart that didn't get called, Kyle Lowry not calling the timeout. Hey, yo, Joel, blame it on your boy.
Right.
Because he was in a position, 18-year veteran. Those guys are criticizing him all morning. 18 years in the league, and he made a rookie mistake.
Just amazing. Just the amount of just mistakes that were made at the end of that game. Both with the 76ers and Knicks, as well as the Lakers and the Nuggets.
Well, Kyle Lowry should have never touched the ball. He should have just waited for the ref to give him the ball. That way, everybody could have been.
He doesn't have to wait for the ref to give him the ball, but he
I'm
shouldn't
saying
have
if he-
touched the ball. He should have just turned around and looked at the situation. Survey the situation in front of you before you grab that ball.
But like you
Too
said,
much of a
the
hurry.
timer counts. But if the ref gives him the
The
ball,
ref
he
wouldn't
gives
touch
his-
that ball. The ref doesn't touch that ball unless it was an out of bounds play. They had just made a basket,
Right.
so the ref doesn't touch the ball to
Well,
give
he doesn't
it the
have
play.
to touch it. But if they give it to the ref, he gives it to Kyle Lowry. The people on
No,
the
but
floor
they-
could have spaced
That's
out
just
to
it.
give
The
him an
ball,
opportunity to do it.
the ball landed at Lowry's feet. The ref is not compelled to come in there after a made basket.
No, I
to grab
agree
the
with that.
ball.
I agree with that. But
If
he would have
Lowry
given-
grabs the ball and hands it to the ref, the clock would have started at that point.
Right.
It doesn't stop. It doesn't not start because you handed it to the ref. The minute you touched the ball, the clock began to run.
he didn't give people a chance to set up, regardless.
Because he didn't turn around to see what was
Well,
going
exactly.
on before he touched the
didn't.
ball.
Well, how many seconds were
Yeah,
left after
situation.
that basket was made? How many seconds were left on the clock?
On which one? When Three Vincenzo
Yeah.
made the three,
13
it was
seconds.
13 seconds.
Okay.
Then they came down, and Maxey tried to do what he's been doing all series: attack the basket. And guess who came out and swatted his stuff away? It was Isaiah Hartenstein. Anunoby got the rebound. He made 2 free throws. And then on top of all that, the Sixers didn't really get a great shot at the buzzer.
Right.
Maxey passed it off to Joel Embiid, who's 27 feet away from the basket, with someone in front of him, because usually Embiid only makes those shots when he's not covered.
Right.
Okay. And of course, he bricked it.
Yep. Yep.
So, and
Well-
somebody else was saying last night about the Lakers game. When Jamal Murray grabbed that ball and went down the court, the announcer's like, why aren't they fouling? They had a foul to give,
Yeah.
but they let Murray get into his zone, and he just faded back and drained it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
That's how you execute championship basketball.
Yep.
And I loved every minute of it.
Not making rookie mistakes. And I'm
Right.
sorry, but if the Lakers don't advance, Darvin Ham is out of a job. And LeBron will make sure
probably.
LeBron will make sure to that. Because LeBron doesn't listen to Darvin Ham anyway.
Right.
He doesn't listen to anybody.
Nope. As far as
That's the
LeBron's
biggest
as far as
problem I
LeBron's
have with
concerned,
LeBron is there's
Darvin
no
Ham's-
accountability with him.
yeah, Darvin Ham
No.
is his assistant coach.
Yeah.
Yeah, and LeBron's becoming the Levon Bell of on
LeVar.
steroids in the NBA.
LeVar.
LeVar Bell.
LeVar Bell, excuse me.
Yeah.
The father, whatever his name is, the father of
Yeah.
the Bell.
Only problem, only difference is he didn't bring cheap shoes into the NBA and
Right.
Right.
injured his son.
Right. Yeah, right. So
He is the de facto GM of the Lakers.
yes, he is.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Pelinka. Ah man, he's just a stick
You know
figure.
what? I think LeBron really wants Kyrie Irving back with him in LA. I don't think it's going to happen, but he
Dallas ain't letting him go nowhere.
no, he misses Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving was another reason why the Cavaliers won the friggin' championship back in 2016.
Even more of a reason than
Combination.
LeBron was.
It was
So
the combination of LeBron, Kyrie, and Kevin Love that won that championship.
so why did he abandon Kyrie when he abandoned him?
Because he's an asshole.
Of course, because he's all about him, dude.
It's all about LeBron. Right.
Newsflash, LeBron. Kyrie likes it here.
Yeah, and you know what? They like Kyrie there.
You know what?
Kyrie's
Yeah.
Kyrie
game has
has
been
not
as good.
created any drama whatsoever in Dallas since he got there.
No.
And you know who I think has an influence on him?
Luka.
Luka.
Yep. Because Luka will laugh at people before he'll let them get to his, get
Correct.
under his skin.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
And pretty
Dallas,
much that's
Dallas
what
is
they're-
missing a couple of pieces. They're not going to get past the Clippers. But you know what? Luka and Kyrie are a good pairing because Luka keeps Kyrie in check, and Kyrie's just playing great basketball right now. He really is.
Look, I still give Dallas a shot at winning the series. However,
They're down 2-0. I don't know.
However,
We're not down 2-0
that
yet.
1-0,
that,
excuse me.
that
1-0.
changed early. That changed earlier today when Kawhi Leonard showed up to practice.
Yeah, but Kawhi's got a bad knee. He may not be playing.
You know what? One game with Kawhi is pretty much a victory when you got Paul George, James Harden,
Yeah,
Russell
correct.
Westbrook.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Norman Powell. That's the guy that I couldn't remember the other day. Number 24. Okay. They got a good bench. You know, that Zubac guy scored 20 points,
Mhm.
15 rebounds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Well, we can't have another sucking second quarter like we had Sunday, or else we are done. But beyond that, I mean, they played a whole lot better in the second half than they did in the first half.
well, yeah, they only scored 30 points in the first half.
I know.
8 points in the second quarter.
That's-
Just
that's
not gonna
college-
get
that's
Seven in the
college-
second half.
That's college basketball stuff right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, 8 points.
30
in the
points
second
and
quarter.
a half?
Yeah, 8 points in the second quarter. Not going
I
to get
don't
it.
think that's happening again.
No, that's an anomaly.
think that's
And but the thing is, again, now you're talking about the fact that Zubac has shown that he can take Stafford or whatever his name is that they got from Atlanta.
Hmm.
And you put Kawhi Leonard in the mix, and guess what? Now they got 4 superstars, and Dallas only has 2.
Yep.
And
Agreed.
don't forget Terrence Mann coming off the bench for the Clippers.
If Dallas has any chance in hell of winning this series, they got to win tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. I agree.
Because the Lakers series is over. There ain't
Yeah,
no
I mean,
way.
the Lakers
There
can't
ain't
go
no
back.
way that the Lakers,
They're not
having
coming back.
lost 10 in a row to Denver, are going to win 4 out of 5.
They're not going to come back from 2-0 down to Denver. It's not going to
That
happen.
just ain't going to happen.
Yeah.
Denver's too good to let that happen.
Lakers may squeeze out a game, but
Right.
that series ends in Game 5 in Denver.
Could be a gentleman's sweep.
Gentlemen's sweep.
A gentleman's sweep. I love that term, Wayne. I really do.
Mhm.
I love that term.
And as far as Philly goes, same thing. But here's the thing with Philly. Okay, Joel Embiid could talk all he wants about how they're the better team and they're going to come back and win the series. But guess what? Your knee's not going to get any better the more you play.
No.
So he's going to get worse before he gets better.
Embiid played-
And
also good
Jalen
game.
Brunson hasn't even shown up yet.
Neither has Jamal Murray.
Yeah, but they showed up when it counted, didn't they?
Yeah,
And that's
No.
what champions are made of.
9 of 24 in both games for Jamal Murray. So that's what, 18 of 48 from the field.
Mhm.
Yeah, which is a little over 30%.
Yeah, a little over 30%.
37%.
And Brunson is shooting 29% right now. 29%. He still scores 24 and 22 in both games. But here's the difference between us and Philly, the so-called better team. Yeah, they got Embiid and they got Maxey. But our role players are much better than Philly's role players.
They are, but you know what? Philly's a better team. They just have not been able to put it together. But I got to hand it to the Knicks. They're tough. I mean, you know, they play in New York, but they're like a small market team where they're tough, resilient, and they play, they play small ball, whatever you want
They
to call
play
it.
defense.
Correct.
Plus, they play every possession like it's the game deciding.
Yeah,
possession.
I mean,
Yeah.
the Knicks play just. I mean, they don't play like a big market team. They don't. They don't have all the glamour and glitz. They're a tough and
Well, they
resilient
kinda do.
team.
They kind of do. They're just getting onto the scene, thanks to Jalen Brunson.
Right.
I could just imagine where we would be if Julius Randle hadn't gotten hurt.
What's
know
his
what I'm saying?
status for Game 3? Is he going to come back or no?
Who?
Randall.
Randle's
No,
off
he's
for
out for the
season.
season.
He has shoulder surgery.
They
Oh,
had
did he?
shoulder
Okay.
surgery last month.
Yeah, he was injured. I remember when he was injured too, because it was the day of the Royal Rumble and they were playing Miami. We were watching in the bar outside of Tropicana Field,
Yep.
and that's where he separated his shoulder.
Right.
And he was trying to work through it and rehab it and this, but there was just no way. So he finally decided on surgery so he could be ready for the beginning of next season. Okay. Look, Philly, again, even if I think even if Joel Embiid was 100%, we'd still find a way to beat him. Why? Because I don't think that once you get below Embiid and Maxey, that they have the players that can match up with guys like Josh Hart,
Right.
Dante Vincenzo. Okay. Mitchell
I
Robinson.
love that. I love that three Vincenzo, Elliot. I really do. That's a great.
I made that up this morning and I posted it on the Knicks Fans for Life page.
Three Vincenzo. I love it.
You got Miles McBride. All these guys coming up, all these guys have one thing in common. They both believe in the Nick way. They both believe in Tom Thibodeau's way, and that's why they get results.
You know what? And Thibodeau's a great fucking coach, man. He really is. He's a great coach. He really is. I mean, and he's got these Knicks playing out of their minds, and it's great to watch. It's must see TV is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So
He has this group that bought in, but Thibodeau tends to grind his
Right.
players down.
Yeah.
Well, and that's
Thibodeau's doing what he could do.
That's just who he is, though.
Thibodeau is doing in New York what he could not do in Chicago.
Right.
Because he didn't have any talent.
Well, he lost Jalen Rose. I mean,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Derrick Rose, you mean?
Derrick Rose.
Dirk
excuse me.
Rose.
Yeah, Derek.
And also
Once
Jimmy Butler.
that happened, it was a done deal in Chicago.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Chicago should have probably went deep in the playoffs that year. He goes up to shoot a layup and tears up his knee.
Mm.
That almost happened to Embiid in Game 1 when he did that dunk off the backboard
Mhm.
and he landed.
Yep.
And did you see his from the surgery? His knee had blood on the wrap.
Ooh.
It had blood on the support.
Yep.
Basically,
you know.
right now, Embiid is a shooting guard because he can't go inside and bang.
No, he
Right.
can't. If he tries to get physical, it's going to require him to put excess weight on that knee, and that's not going to happen. You know. But I mean, out of respect for Philly, as you know, I say they might pull one out at home, but I think that series ends in 5 also.
Another gentleman's sweep.
Another gentleman's sweep. You know. So who we got tonight? We got the Clippers and the Mavs.
Yep.
Phoenix.
Who else is up tonight?
Phoenix and Minnesota.
Phoenix,
Yep.
Phoenix, Minnesota, which I think Phoenix might go down 2-0 on that one.
Anthony Edwards just talking smack to KD the
Oh
other day.
man! And KD, all KD we could do was smile and laugh.
That reminded me of Michael Jordan. He was in his grill.
Yep.
Well, yeah. And the kid, 22 years old, he's got the moxie.
Yep. He
You know
was
what
in
I'm
his
saying?
grill. I kind of liked it.
I got all respect for Anthony Edwards. He's a baller,
Yep.
and he makes his presence felt, and he will get under your damn skin. There ain't no two ways about that. You know. But what's really amazing is that so far, all the home teams are 11-0 in these
Yes.
NBA playoffs.
Same with the NHL. They're all the home teams are undefeated too.
No.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
A team by the name of Las Vegas won last
Oh,
night in
They won
Dallas.
last night.
Which I call. Which
And
I call-
Toronto won in
Toronto beat
Boston.
Yes, Toronto didn't win in Boston. You are right. I'm sorry. I
Hmm.
apologize for that. Yes.
I was flipping back and forth between the Vegas game and the Lakers basketball game since I took Vegas to repeat as champions in the Stanley Cup. They did not disappoint last night. They got Stone back. They got Eichel. Those
Didn't
boys-
Stone score in the first play or something like that?
Yeah, first the first shot on
Power
goal,
play.
something like that.
Gave up a power play in the first 20 seconds of the game.
Yep.
Mhm.
Stone went down and just put it in, as they say, put the biscuit in the basket.
So now Dallas back is against the wall because if they lose game 2, that series is over.
It's a wrap.
Series is over. Yep. Like I said, Vegas is in Stars' heads.
Well, I can't let this broadcast go by without saying, what the hell happened to the Islanders last night? That choke job.
You know what's fun? You know what's weird is that throughout the years in the playoffs, whenever they had a 3-0 lead, they were 81-0.
Now they're 81-1.
81-1.
Carolina came
totally,
back and put it on them, man.
Totally collapsed last night. You know?
I hate to tap out, guys, but I got to go. I got to run.
All right, Ken, we'll see you Thursday night for the draft.
All right. I'll be
Don't
there.
run too fast. You could trip and fall.
I could. Good will.
All right.
Take care.
Be well, be safe. We'll see you Thursday night, Kenny.
All right.
Peace, Ken.
So, then there were 3. Yeah,
Well-
I mean, I didn't want to dig too deep on the Dallas Stars losing last night because Ken made such a point to say that they had 8 20-goal scorers and
Yeah.
the other day.
Yep.
And I said that don't mean nothing. The regular season's over.
It all goes back
Where
to
were your 20-goal scorers last night?
yeah, it all goes back to 0 in the playoffs.
Correct.
Just saying.
Correct.
And Vegas is championship tested.
Right. All right, guys. This is our last show before the draft on Thursday night. I am hoping for some excitement, some shockers, some drama, and just after pick 2 or 3, it's on, and we'll see where it moves up, moves down, what's going on. It's gonna be exciting, guys. It really is.
Peter Schrager was on
Trades.
McAfee this morning,
Yeah,
and he said it's going to be crazy.
it's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be. I mean, they're saying there could be as many as 6 quarterbacks going in the first round.
Not just the first round, the first half of the first round.
Correct.
Because Denver needs a quarterback.
Yep.
The Raiders need a quarterback.
Yep. The Vikings.
Minnesota needs a quarterback.
The Vikings need a quarterback.
And by then, there might not be enough to go around because the first 4 are going to go in the first 5 picks.
And the Giants will go, what happened?
And
well,
the
the Giants are
the
rumored
Jets
trying
need
to
a
trade
quarterback
up.
as well because they need one for the future.
Well, no, they really
Look.
don't at this point, Wayne. I mean, yes, they got a 39-year-old veteran playing under center. But I don't know that. They're at what? They're at 10, 9 or 10 years is what their draft is. The Jets.
They're at
10.
8. Oh,
They're
I thought
10.
they were. Oh, they're 10. Okay, I thought they were.
10.
Right in front of Minnesota.
I mean, Rich Eisen, who's as big of a Jets fan as outside
Mike
of
Greenberg.
Greeny. Outside of Greeny, he's the biggest Jets fan out there. He says, I don't care what's going on. If J.J. McCarron is out there at 10, don't take him. Take the
Call
tight end
McCarthy.
from Georgia.
Jimmy McCarthy. McCarthy.
Take the tight end from Georgia.
Let's have a little lesson here, Scott.
Yeah,
His name is J.J. McCarthy.
J.J. McCarron. Excuse me.
McCarron is A.J.
A.J. McCarron,
McCarron.
A.J. McCarron. Yeah, okay.
who plays for the St. Louis
So
Battlehawks.
you shouldn't make that mistake again.
And you know what? I don't claim to be the smartest person on this panel at all. I mean, but my name may be on the show, but I ain't the smartest one of us. But yeah, JJ is even if JJ is there at 10, Rich Eisen says don't take him. Take that tight end from Georgia instead.
He won't be there at 10.
No, I don't think he will. either.
J.J. McCarthy's going to go on the first 5 picks.
And
Where he goes is a different story. Now,
someone's going to move up.
Schrager and Schefter
Yep.
were saying that New England is looking to move their 3rd pick. And that,
They need a quarterback, Elliot.
and that Minnesota and the Giants are the ones that are looking to make that move.
I know that, but the Patriots need a fucking quarterback, dude.
Hey, the Giants could trade him Daniel Jones, man. Come on.
Yeah,
No,
but
they
it's
need
not
a
gonna-
quarterback,
it's not
not
gonna help
Daniel
the Patriots
Jones.
anyway.
They need a quarterback, not
Brandon,
Daniel Jones.
they
Well,
got-
Denver needed a quarterback, and they got the MILF hunter, Zach Wilson.
Right, exactly. but also, I mean, the Patriots have I had his name in my head already. Jimmy Christmas.
Mac Jones?
No. Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah, he's not the answer.
Right now, he is the number 1 quarterback in New England.
And Bailey Zappi is number 2.
Yes.
But here's the thing.
Patriots still
But here's
need a
the thing.
quarterback.
Hey. Here's the thing. If the Giants were to trade with New England to move up to 3, that means New England gets number 6. So they're still
They
maybe
can still get J.J. McCarthy at that point.
No, because the Giants would take J.J. McCarthy at 3.
So they wouldn't take Drake May?
There's a lot of questions about Drake May.
I know there is. He's only played 1 season, and he's only had one great season.
Yeah, and remember who was the last quarterback that played one great
That would
season?
be Gardner. Not Minshew. No, it's
You're thinking about Mitch Trubisky if you talk
Trubisky,
about
yes.
if you're
No.
North Carolina.
Trubisky.
Trey Lance.
No, Trubisky was the guy from North
We
Carolina.
saw what happened with Trey Lance playing at North Dakota, was it?
North
Dakota
State. Just
Dakota
like
State?
another North Dakota State guy who's a bust.
That's all he played was that one season, and
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? They
Yes.
went and
Well,
got
no,
him.
Drake May played last year as well. I mean, the year
Right,
before. So,
but they're saying that Drake may not be from his season performance.
He is a work in
He-
progress. He really is.
He's a total work in. They're all a work in progress.
Yeah.
Caleb Williams is a work in progress. Jaden Daniels is going to be a work in progress, which it's been rumored Washington might trade that number 2 pick.
Good Lord, this is going to be wild on Thursday.
But it's going to be
It's
total
going to be
chaos.
insane. It's going to be insane, and I can't wait for it. And I embrace all of it. It's great.
I know
I
we're
love
talking.
it when the draft is in chaos from the
Hey, I'll
start.
tell you what, the draft is the next best thing to the Super Bowl.
It is. You know what? After the first pick, when Chicago takes the space from USC, all bets are off as what's going to happen from pick 2 all the way to the end of the first round. It's going to be great.
I know we're talking about the NFL draft, but I want to just kind of backtrack. And you brought up Mike Greenberg earlier. Who knew that he was going to be correct, saying that the Lakers should have probably lost that game to get the 8 seed and avoid Denver in the first
Well, he
round.
made sure everybody knew that this morning.
yeah, I saw that.
All of you guys were attacking me and saying this and that, and look where they are now.
What was he right about? Greeny was right about something?
Yeah. He said that the Lakers should have lost that play-in game.
That first playing game.
To move down
avoid
to the
Denver.
8 seed. So they could avoid Denver in the first round and get OKC.
And everybody thought Greeny was out of his freaking mind.
He is out of his freaking mind.
Not that day.
Hindsight
That day he made perfect sense.
I'm sorry. Why he is the face of ESPN and not Mike Golick, I'll never understand. Or,
He's not the face of ESPN.
yes, he is.
That's Molly Kiram, yo.
No, it's Greenberg. It's Greenberg.
He'd like to think he's the face of ESPN. As a matter of fact, Stephen A. Smith ranks ahead of him.
In my opinion, he does. I mean, he's as much of an idiot as Greenberg is.
When it
but
comes
yeah, I
to
agree.
cachet with ESPN, Stephen A. Smith, he's got
That's
a lot.
because he's always got the hot take.
Well, not only that, but
You know
he's
what? The
brutally,
only reason
he's
I like-
brutally honest. The only thing I didn't like that he said is that the Sixers got robbed last night.
Yeah, you know what? The one thing I like about Stephen A. is he loves to bash the Cowboys. He loves it.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
That's
He
his
is
best
totally
quality.
all in on bashing the Cowboys, and I love that about him.
Well, I learned something today about
Yeah.
you, Elliot. Your disdain for LeBron is 10 times stronger than mine.
Yeah, his disdain for LeBron is just way up here. I mean, you know, I don't like him either, but Elliott takes it to another level as far as his disdain and hate for LeBron James.
Scott will know what this means. I hate him as much as I hate Aaron Boone.
Yes, correct.
I'm glad you said Aaron Boone. How did you like him getting thrown out of the
He
game
got
yesterday
tossed for not doing
For
it.
nothing.
without moving his lips?
That umpire should be banned from baseball.
Right. Like
That's
Hernandez.
That's
Both of
Harvey
them.
Wendelstadt, the son of Harvey Wendelstadt.
Those boys shouldn't even be umpiring Little League.
Correct.
Okay? The
All right,
Pee-wees
guys.
would probably hit him in the knee with a bat.
Right. All right, guys, we're gonna take it. We're gonna call it a night here. I apologize for coming on late. I finally got Facebook hooked up, so I know what to do in the future. Because Facebook is where we get most of our viewers from. So I want to make sure I can stream to Facebook.
Go Rangers!
And before
Go
we leave,
Rangers!
I want to
Those
give a
guys
shout out
right
to all
there.
the people who actually joined us on Facebook and stayed
Yeah.
with us as well.
Sheila, Tim, both. I mean, Sheila Dyke, Tim Lynch were also here, and a shout out to Cheryl, my soon-to-be significant other.
Easy now. This is a
You
family
know
show.
what? Everybody's gonna think this show is on a loop because that's all you say.
You know what though, Elliot? After 32 years, I
Okay,
don't care.
we get it, dude. We get it.
It is what it
We
is.
get it. We get it. We get it.
I can't stress it more. But anyway, because I never thought it would happen, and it's special. Anyway,
Okay, well, just stop talking into the ground.
anyway, on behalf of my co-host, Mr. Wayne Lynch, and Mr. Elliot Big E DeBarber, as he feeds his face, we are the Sports
Chicken
Nerds.
soup. Chicken soup.
Okay, you have the. I don't suppose you had the outro queued up, do you?
I can.
Let me know when you're ready. Since you weren't here for the beginning, and I understand, I hope you feel better, Elliot. Get some rest or whatever you need to do to recuperate, because Thursday night is going to be a marathon. The Sports Nerds will be live Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. The NFL draft starts at 8. We will be live throughout the entire first round of the NFL draft, which means we probably won't get much sleep that night, but that's okay because it's the NFL draft. So until then, folks,
I'm ready.
we thank you for watching. We'll be here again Thursday night, 7:30 start time, which is a half an hour later than usual on Thursdays.
And if you can't make it, the draft starts at 8. We'll still be there.
Correct. So, and on that note, I'm going to wish you all a good night. Elliot, if you would please play that outro.
Nick, another episode of the Sports Show in the books, and it's on to the
That
next.
shouldn't be happening.
Thanks each and every one of you for joining us.
Well, that doesn't sound very good.
Come back next week as we roll out another episode of the Sunday Night Sports Nerd Show. But until then, on behalf of the Sports Nerd Scott Wright
There we go.
and his co-hosts John Olson, Ken Coslow, and me, Big E, we'd like to wish you all a great night and an excellent week that's filled with all the sports content any sports fan could possibly ask for. That's right, boys and girls. You've just been hit with a pack rant from the Rant Pack. And with that sports nerd fiction, we are out.